Okay, so hello everyone, it's me, Shuttle Lefty here. I also just want to be saying this now, depending on when you're seeing this, and definitely where you're seeing this, when and where, and by me saying that, I'm saying that as if you're seeing this on TikTok, it's gonna be the same day that I got them. Well, kind of my mother bought me them. But if you're seeing this on YouTube, gonna be saying Happy Easter, definitely to those who celebrate Easter, and besides that, I guess to those that don't celebrate Easter, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Or going by my Shell Lefty animatronic character, I'm hoping you're having a fun time of the day, and yeah. But besides that, I'm gonna try not to be making this YouTube shorts, even though the angle that I'm doing this, you'd be thinking it is, but yeah, but no. But I guess take away the knowing and just either happy Easter or just have a fun time of the day, and yeah. But moving on, I'm just going to be taking it's Foxy. Here's a Teletubby Tinky. Here is a one last time. Here is a Labubu Teletubby. There we go. And I'm doing that because two of the things that happily my mother bought me are going to be two more of those. Like two more of like new ones. But I guess also the Nightmare Critters. I have a third one. Which I'll actually show first. So, yeah. So, this one is Baba Chops. And yeah. And of course, this was from Hot Topic. So, besides that, moving on. Okay. But now, of course, here is one of the mini FNAF plushies, also from Hot Topic, which was $9.99, or if you flip it around, you know, upside down 9. Not gonna say the number, but yeah, yeah, But once again, moving on from that, this is gonna be, which hopefully it's not gonna be kind of once again the pink one or the light red, light shaded red, which of course is pink. And yeah, and hopefully it will be any of the other 7 that I still need to be collecting. Find that little weak spot. There it is. Did that. My ears are like so really good to come off. And without cheating. Oh my gosh, and this is actually the one that I was hoping I was gonna be getting. And of course, it is Lava! I'm sorry that. Fight me down in the comments if you're like, why would you do that? Why would you do that voice? Never do that again. Which, for right now, I'll tell you, I won't. But, and I don't have my fingers crossed. Don't have my fingers crossed on me saying that. But yeah, ooh. Okay. There we go with that, and then the final thing that I'm gonna be opening, which was also from Hot Topic, of course. is going to be one of the mini toy animatronic plushies. So, and kind of sadly, of course, I won't be showing how I'm opening it, but I think you're all going to be knowing how I'm be opening it because there is tape. And okay, I'm sorry. I'll close that after. And I got Toy Freddy. And yeah, there he is. Here is a mini Toy Freddy plush. And yeah, and that was all. Yeah, that was all that came. Or came such I got. Well, what my mother bought me. But yeah. So yeah, so definitely besides these two, besides the Foxy and the pink Poe Teletubby, the two new plushies, well, mini plushies, let me say that, is Freddy and Toy Freddy. Coincidence? You could be saying, yeah, but I think not. But these are cute. But and then the final one was the Lala Teletubby Labubu. But also, not just that, I need to grab it since I threw it onto my bed. Was the third, of course, was the third Nightmare Critter Baba Chops. And yeah, and that was that. And yeah, but kind of once again how I said it in the beginning. I'm gonna take these off. Of course, definitely how I said it. Depending on where you're seeing this, if this is on TikTok, it's gonna be the same day that I got them or took them home. But if you're seeing this on YouTube, that is going to be directly on Easter. And yeah, and kind of wanting. I'm sorry this was a bit short, and I'm sorry, once again, depending on where you're seeing this, that I kind of, this is definitely towards YouTube, that I didn't upload this yesterday/Saturday, the day before Easter, but I still hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you did, please be remembering to be clicking, tapping, but definitely booping that subscribe button. And also, of course, like always, please be making sure that you're spring locking that bell so you get notified and you don't miss out when I upload. And please go check out my older videos. But with all that said, I'll just say it again. Happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter. And to those who don't, I hope you, once again, have a fun time of a day. And that'll be where I live. It is going to be, going to be hot. Nearly 80 degrees. And some of it hit it, some of it love it. But it is what it is. And I'll see you all in the next one. So, go on and have a lovely day and peace. That was corny. Or quirky. If you know, you know.